G'day folks, it's the Maple Monkey here again with another Marvel United gameplay video for you, and I do have to apologise. I did say in the last couple of videos that I was planning on doing a lot more Halloween themed things on the channel during the month of October, but it just kind of got away from me unfortunately, and yeah, so I didn't get as much Halloween stuff done as I hoped. I think we did a Castlevania fight, and I was planning on doing some stuff, so apologies. There was going to be a big One Piece battle that I was going to do, but apologies to Helios 23. Couldn't quite get all the stuff printed off in time, so hopefully we'll bring that to the channel at some point down the track. And if you are looking for Halloween stuff, I know I'm a little late to the party, but if you missed it, Andrew Fantasia happened to do a really fantastic celebration, the end of his year-long journey of making all these monthly sort of themed games, all these sort of games themed around holiday events and stuff throughout the year, and he saved the best for last. He did a big Halloween battle the other day, and it just happens to be that it was Hobgoblin, which was one I was planning on doing myself as well, so I'm kind of glad that one dropped and I was able to quickly pivot and pick a different character, so that was really cool. But if you're looking for a really cool Halloween themed battle, definitely go check out Digital Charcuterie, one of the channels that Andrew is working on there, and he's put up a really fun fight there, so definitely check that out. And speaking of Halloween things as well, check out Big Head Chibis if you like your homebrew models, your other sort of chibi figures for United and other sorts of projects and stuff. Big Head Chibis have a Patreon, and during this sort of Halloween month, they've got a really cool Halloween pack that they're putting out, so definitely check that out as well. But let's have a look at what we're doing today. If you're here for this video, we're having an official Marvel battle. We're not using homebrew stuff as far as I can remember. I don't think there's much, if any, homebrew stuff, so let's check it out. We've got the vampire, I think he's called the living vampire, Morbius. So here you go. We're going to be taking a team of 3, so he's going to have 5 health here, and no real special setup, so that's pretty easy, so we can just get straight into his rules. And basically, if a hero is KO'd before activating the BAM, we move him clockwise to the next location with any hero, so the BAM will basically sort of trigger him hunting down more heroes to hopefully KO, and hopefully for us that's not the case. His BAM is that he deals a damage and gives a crisis token to one hero in Morbius's location. Then if that hero has 2 or more crisis tokens, they take 1 extra damage. So basically, as he starts damaging us, then we become sort of weaker targets for him, or he becomes stronger, I guess is the way that works. Overflow. If one or more thugs or civilian tokens cannot be added to a location, draw a master plan card and add it face down to the storyline. So he's trying to beat us up, so his special rules allow him to go through and beat us up, and he does, he hits quite hard, but then his overflow is working on another goal, which is to race through his deck. So he's got sort of like 2 things he's trying to do. He's trying to run out of cards, or he's trying to take us out, because the heroes lose immediately if we have a total of, in our case, 8 crisis tokens. So yeah, we've got to watch those 2 different ways for him to try and take us out. We've got the regular missions here, so we can either rescue civilians or defeat thugs or clear the threats around the table. Let's have a look at these threats then. They're all exactly the same for Morbius. So pseudo-vampires, all the thugs are, I guess, little mini vampires. And so if he BAMs, then if there are 2 or more thugs in this location, deal 1 damage and give 1 crisis token to 1 hero here. Okay, so we want to try and keep the thug situation low, I guess. They're in all the locations there. So, and I thought, location-wise, I thought we'd try and have a sort of Transylvania style theme. Very loose here, so I've got the hero starting location is they've traveled to Europe, even though I think maybe in the comics Morbius lives in the States, I guess, but I don't really know. I don't really know anything about this theme at all, so I've just kind of like cobbled it together. But so we're starting in Europe. We've flown to Europe, and then we're going to be traveling throughout the lands of Europe. We've got Latveria and Sokovia. I don't know, I guess they're kind of European sounding. And then we've got some castles, Garrett Castle and Fraserburg Castle. And then we've got Mount Wundagore, which I don't think has anything to do with Morbius. I think that might be a, what's that guy, the engineer guy that sort of like creates all the different creatures? That might be his location. But anyway, I thought it looked kind of fitting its big, you know, tall castle with lightning striking it amongst the mountains. So I thought that looks very Transylvanian, so that's what we're going with. And if there is an actual Transylvanian location in Marvel United, I have failed to find it in my box, so apologies if there's something more suitable, but I thought this would be cool. So we have Morbius. I don't know if I've shown the model yet in this video, but yeah, we're going to be using Morbius, and up against him are a team of vampire hunters, or at least a couple of them are. So this is your sort of Helsing candidate here. This is Elsa Bloodstone. So she's like a monster hunter, and then I thought, well, vampire hunter as well. We've got Blade the Daywalker, so I thought he'd be cool to take as well. And then I don't know if he hunts vampires or not, but he kind of seemed spooky, and that is Moon Knight as well. So we're gonna use, and I've got him painted too, which is cool. So yeah, I thought he'd be suitable as well. Let's have a look at their cards. We have Elsa. She's going to lead the way. Oh, she's got 2 starting hand cards. Didn't notice that. Okay, so we're going to take those 2. We'll shuffle the rest of her cards. I have taken her double wild out because we are going to be using an equipment card for her. So there we go. We'll shuffle, 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 and we need to draw one more. Let's have a look at what her cards do. She's got Vampiric Immunity. Oh, that's going to be handy, I hope. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, you don't gain crisis tokens from villains or henchmen BAM effects. Oh, that's handy. Alright. Oh, that's good, because he sort of revolves around that, doesn't he? And then Blood Gem. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, once per turn, when you perform a punch, you can discard a card to the bottom of your deck to immediately perform an additional punch. Ooh. Ooh, playing with fire there, I guess. Okay, and then what else did we draw? We drew a single heroic. There we go. So we'll put those down, and then Blade. Now again, I've taken Blade's double wild out because he has an equipment. I think he's just got the one. Yeah, equipment card. 1, 2, 3. We'll draw 3. He doesn't have any starting hand cards. So we've got a double punch. We have a move and a punch. Oh, and we've got a special card. This is Bloodbath. Defeat all thugs in your location. Oh, okay. And he can punch. So, right. Oh, okay. If we can give him the ability to get over here, that could be quite a lot of thugs straight away. That's pretty cool. And then we have Moon Knight as well. So, now Moon Knight, I think he does have equipment, but I decided not to take his equipment, so we're just going to use him with the double wilds as well. That's how I like to play with my double wilds. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but that's what we're up to. Oh, big shout out, by the way, to the Facebook, the Maple Monkey Facebook community as well. Hi guys, and a big welcome to Hugh Fred. I think it was the last person to just join up today. So yeah, hi Hugh. You know, drop a comment in the community. You know, show off your painted minis, or you know, reports of your games, tales of what you've been doing. It'd be great to hear from you. So yeah, excellent. Let's have a look at Moon Knight, and we'll see. He's got 3 cards. He's got a single wild, single move. Oh wow, he doesn't have much there at all, does he? Oh well, I guess it's a versatile, but there's not much special going on there. We'll have to see how we go. Now, I did say there was some equipment as well, so we have, this is Elsa Bloodstone. She's going to be using Mordred's Causeway, so it's permanent. Heroes in her location may move to the opposite location using move action. Wow, okay, that's pretty handy. And let's have a look. Blade. He's got permanent. Oh, this is permanent as well. You may perform 1 free punch per turn. If you don't perform at least 1 punch action during your action phase, you must discard 1 card at the end of your turn. Okay. So he takes damage if he's not doing damage. Right, okay. That could come back to bite us. Oh, don't talk about biting. We're playing a vampire game here. Okay, so all right, well, yes, let's you know, let's have a fun late Halloween bash. I know I'm a day late, or probably a couple of days late by the time this goes up, but let's see how we go. All right, we have 5 health here for Morbius, and I think we're all ready to go. We've got to shuffle up the old Morbius deck and try and prevent 8 crisis tokens from landing on this board. I wonder how successful we'll be. Alright, we'll have a look here. Alright, ooh, Mesmer Gaze. Alright, so move clockwise to the next location with heroes. So he's coming straight for us. He is going to BAM, which is deal 1 damage and give 1 crisis token to 1 hero. Well. I mean, Elsa, as long as this card is face up in the storyline, you don't gain crisis tokens, but that's not going to... So if we take a crisis token now, we're still going to be getting hit for 2 here, I think, isn't it? So we don't want to give it to her. Blade, I think maybe let's take a hit on Moon Knight, since he just has not the most exciting hand of cards. Maybe let's get rid of this move, and that could maybe come up later when we're trying to hunt him down, potentially. And we have to give a crisis token to Moon Knight, which means he's going to get hit pretty hard now. Alright, so the BAM is deal 1 damage and give 1 crisis token to a hero in Morbius's location. Then, if that hero has 2 or more crisis tokens, they take an extra damage. That's not the case at the moment. Now, if there are 2 or more thugs in this location, deal 1 damage and give 1 crisis token to 1 hero there. But that's not the case. And then he's going to put a bunch of civilians out. Oh no, hold on, before he does that, we do the Mesmer Gaze. 1 hero in his location reveals their hand. If they don't have a total of 2 or more heroics at the bottom of their cards, they must play their next card randomly. Oh, well, let's reveal Elsa. She's got 2 heroics there, and she's okay. They don't have 2 or more. Yep, that's okay. And then he's going to put these out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, now let me just see. These don't place anything out, do they? If there are 2 more, deal a damage and give a crisis token to 1 hero here. So we don't need to worry about reading the rest of these, even though there's more than 1 thug here. It doesn't affect this one. Okay. Alright, well, the Mesmer Gaze. There we go. Okay. Who are we up to next? We're on to Elsa Bloodstone. So, oh, right. Okay, we're going to draw a card here. Now, this is just a single movement. Now, this is an interesting choice I have to make. I'd love to get this vampiric immunity out. It seems like a no-brainer. Because then we don't have to worry about crisis tokens. But if I play the blood gem instead, that would give me a wild, and that gives Blade the movement he needs to get here and wipe out 3. That might not be bad. Oh, it's risky. Do I do it? Now what's this? As long as this card is face up in the storyline, once per turn when you perform a punch, you can discard a card. I don't think I want to do that. It might come in handy down the track, but now we've got a single heroic. I think I'm going to use that heroic to rescue. I think I want to maybe work on these. Should I worry about the threats? I don't know. I think I kind of want to work on these 2. Keep those down. Alright. Alright, well my plan, I made that call based on Blade playing this Bloodbath card, so I think I probably had better do that. So, alright, so he's going to, I don't think he really needs to use this, because I think he's going to have enough punches to sort of do a bunch of stuff here. So he's going to defeat 1 thug with his punch. Then he's going to move with the wild. Oh, I think I moved him ahead of time. Alright, so he's going to move over this way. He is going to then defeat all thugs in his location. 1, 2, 3. Bingo. And this says 1 free punch action per turn. If you don't perform at least 1 punch action, which he has done, he's got to take a damage, but he's okay at the moment. Now the only issue for him at the moment is there's not many thugs left around the place here, is there? So I might have to be careful with that. Alright. Now, I'm not playing randomly here, am I? No, because that was, else the Bloodstone was able to work on that. So we're going to draw a card for, oh, here we go, for Moon Knight. He's drawn Dissociative Identity Disorder. So we'll hold that there. And that's going to let us shuffle our hand and your deck together, then draw 3. Oh, well, that'll be like a heal for us, won't it? Oh, but 3 punches. Oh, I see. Well, that's... The tricky thing here is going to be... Huh. Interesting. Right. Oh man, do I play, what am I going to do here? Let's use the, I mean, I suppose I could move over this way. I think I'm going to stay here. I think I'm going to rescue this civilian. This punch is going to waste, but I think I'd rather do that than play a double punch and not do anything else there. Okay. Ooh. Okay, hope he doesn't get a 0. Oh boy. What's going to happen next? Let's find out. Okay. Hunger. He's moving 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to BAM, deal a damage and give a crisis token to 1 hero in Morbius's location. Then if that hero has 2, no, so that's okay. Then we go around looking at the locations. No, we've managed to keep the thugs down a bit. Okay. If there are any civilians in his location, which there are 2, turn one of them into a thug. Alright. And Morbius gains a health. Ooh, okay. So he's now on 6. And may go above starting value. And then he's going to put a bunch of thugs out. 1, 2 here. 2 here, I believe. Is that the case? Yes, alright. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright. So, I've got to draw a card. We've got a move and a punch, which isn't bad. I do want to get this vampiric immunity out, but it's going to mean stalling for a bit. I wasn't planning on going for the threats, but I might just do this. Alright. Blade. So I've given Blade a heroic. He does need to do some punching, so maybe he's got to come back this way. I've got to draw a card for Blade. He's drawn himself a move and a punch. Well, that's handy. He's got 2 move and punches. He's got a wild. Let's use the move and a punch. He does have that free punch thing, doesn't he, as well? Interesting. If I play the wild, maybe I save the move and punch. Because I can slow down a bit on taking out the thugs, I think. Yeah, let's do a wild. Okay. Because that gives me the movement I need to get here. I can then use a heroic here to... Oh, sorry, before I move... Oh, now this is interesting. Do I finish this off? I think I'm going to stick to my plan of trying to deal with the civilians as well. So I'm going to do that. So that's the rescue. Then he's moving into this spot. Then he is going to do a free punch with his sword. That will do that. And I think I'll sit there, that's fine. Now, Moon Knight is going to draw a card. He's got a move and a heroic, which is pretty good. But I think what I want to do is play this dissociative disorder. So now I can move twice with Moon Knight. Sorry, move, I don't know why I'm saying move twice. Move once with the wild, but then do the 2 punches. So that will defeat another 2 thugs. Interesting. I haven't left a lot of thugs around here, have I? Okay. And then I think that's it, is it? He's moved and he's done the 2 punches. Yes. Oh, but then he gets to shuffle. So shuffle his hand together with his deck and then draw 3 cards. Alright, so we're going to do that. Alright, so shuffle, shuffle. Here we go. Whoa. Alright, and 1, 2, 3. So, because we know next time we get hit by Morbius, we're getting hit for 2, so this will at least sort of keep us in the game for a bit longer. We have a wild. We have a Khonshu's power. Okay, what does that do? I'll let you guys have a read of that. Wild for each of your special effects. Oh, so we want to get all our special effects down. Okay, so hold on to that one for a bit if we can. And then we get a move and a heroic. Right, so maybe I don't want to play this. Because at the moment it would just give us 2 wilds, but we can maybe get more out of that. I think he's got 3 or 4 cards. Alright. Interesting. So, Morbius. Now, are we standing in dangerous spots? Not necessarily. They don't have more than 1 thug, so I think we're okay there. Alright. So, Mesmer Gaze again. Okay, so move to the next location with... Okay, so we know he's going here. Oh no, but he's only putting out civilians. And we need Blade to be... Oh, there's at least 1 thug here, so that's fine. You know what, actually, civilians, we do need to get a bit of a wriggle on with civilians, so this isn't too bad. But let's see what happens. Alright, the bam. So first of all, one of us is getting hit. So I can have... Oh, you know what, I could have... let's just have Elsa take a hit here. She can take a hit, but not take the crisis token. So let's just do that. She takes that. So let's have a look. Deal 1 damage and give 1 crisis token to 1 hero in his location. So let's do that. She takes the hit, and then what does her card say? Oof. As long as this card is face up, you don't gain crisis tokens from villains yet. Okay, so we still take the damage, but we don't take the crisis tokens. So we've taken damage. Then we go around. There's not more than 2 thugs in any of these spots, so that's fine. So the BAM is done. Then 1 hero in Morbius's location reveals their hand. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, in his location. Oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. They must play their next card randomly. Ooh, okay. Who, because we're not going to be able to do that. Who do we want to play their next card randomly? Well, let's say Blade. Because he's got a bunch of punches and he's kind of... yeah, so we'll say Blade's going to play his next card randomly. So we've got to get one of those random tokens. There we go, put that down there. Yes, alright. Mesmer Gaze. So Blade, he had the sunglasses on, so he cheated in the Mesmer Gaze contest, staring competition. And then we're going to put out 1, 2, 3, based around where his location is. So 1, 2, 3, I think that's correct. Alright. Now, ooh, 2 punches, and we're trying to take out a bunch of civilians at the moment, so punches might not be the best. Okay, I wasn't really thinking ahead with this card, was I? Right, so it is Elsa's turn. She gets to play normally. Oh, punches galore as well. Oh, well. Oh, boy, that is... What's the... Do we leave a civilian there? Or do we do this one? Do we finish this off? Or get us? I think we've got to go with the civilian, right? Although Blade... let's rescue the civilian, I think. And I'm not going to punch that guy because I want Blade to be able to not hurt himself. Okay, so that's a waste of 2 punches there. That doesn't feel great. Alright, so Blade's going to draws himself a move and a heroic. But we've got to shuffle these together. Alright. Alright, what's he going to be able to do? Who knows? Alright. Really, that move and heroic would be amazing right now, but a double punch is not that. And that is actually terrible. That's another wasted double punch because I can't move. At least I'm doing 1 punch to this, but that hurts a lot. That's a lot of wasted potential there. Oh, okay, that did not go well. And then also Moon Knight, we don't want him wasting time. We want him playing heroics. Yeah. Oh boy, that was the wrong choice giving that to Blade. Okay, that did not work out at all. All right. Ooh. Did someone say we need some divine intervention here? All right, so. Well, I think Moon Knight knows what's up now. I think it's time. Now, Moon Knight, this is interesting, Moon Knight. You could almost just go for gold here. Because a double wild would get you... no, you know what? Because I'd have to move to make use of the punches, and then I'm only doing 1 rescue. So again, I think I'm going to just play that... and rescue these 2. 1 and a 2. Yeah. Oh, now I did forget that with this movement you can move to opposite locations if you're in Elsa's spot, but I suppose I've had a lot of cards without movement at the moment. Okay. But yeah, using a move action. But that specifically says, now using a move action. So I suppose a wild being used as a move action still counts. I don't know. Alright, so let's see. Oh man, he really messed us up that turn. Okay, and we don't have a lot of characters with heroics here, so this could be interesting. Alright, what do we have? Let me hold that back a little bit. I think I got that a bit too close. And oh, it's another Mesmer Gaze move. Clockwise to the next location with any hero, so around he goes. Oh, but Moon Knight, oh, that's alright. I mean, Moon Knight, oh, actually, no. Oh, no, that's not good. Because, yeah, this is not good, because I'm not going to be able to block the... I won't have enough cards left to reveal my hand. So, if Morbius location... Okay, so, first of all, I get banned. Deal a damage and give a crisis token. So deal a damage, right. So deal a damage, then if that hero has 2 or more crisis token, they take 1 extra damage. Yeah, oh. Do I keep this Khonshu's power hoping that it will be... hoping he'll get a special card coming up? Maybe I do that. Alright, so I'm going to put these at the bottom. Put the wild up first, the move and heroic after that. Although I wouldn't mind having a... Yeah, oh well. So, because what essentially happens is I get hit, I take the extra crisis token, now I've got 2 crisis tokens, and that's going to cause that extra. That's why I lost 2 cards in a row there. Then we go around, check the BAMs, there's nothing wrong there. Then one hero in his location, which is me, has to do this. I can't reveal 2 cards, 2 heroics, so I have to put another one of these random cards on there. Okay. And then we put out some more civilians. Right. That is... Oh, and we've got an overflow here, and that is place another card out. So that's a problem. That's a problem. Alright. So we'll put that down here. Alright, here we go. So let's rescue some civilians if we can. Who's up? It is Elsa, I think. Right, Elsa. Alright, what have you got? She's drawn Huntress. Okay. Move to any location with a villain or henchman, then punch there. Okay, not quite what we need just yet, because he's not vulnerable yet. So what do we have? We've got a couple of wilds, so that's going to be handy. Alright, so let's get cracking. Let's get cracking, shall we? So, Blade, unfortunately, I think is going to get hurt this round. Well, if I play this movement, Blade might have the movement to get up here and do some stuff here. So, yeah, let's play the move and the punch. Let's see. We've got 2 wilds. Let's rescue. Let's move. Let's rescue. Do I let the punch go to waste? Because I could use the other wild. Instead of rescuing, I could move here, take out one more thug, but no, I think I'll leave that, because otherwise he'll become under pressure. I think he's going to become under pressure anyway, isn't he? But let's do it. We've got a punch there. Move a punch. Oopsie. Let's draw a wild. Not a wild, sorry, it's a heroic. Now we could play... Unfortunately, I think I'm going to get him vulnerable. But just not enough time to do anything with it. Yeah. Because what we're going to be able to... Oh, hold on. Elsa, heroes in your location may move to the opposite location using a move action. Ah. So I could move. Yeah. I don't think... I'm trying to think if I'd left her here and maybe could he have... But she needed to do that extra rescue, otherwise I wouldn't be this close with rescuing. So he's going to have to move and move again. He can do a punch and a rescue. And he can punch again because he gets that free punch. I'd love to spend the free punch coming back here and taking on Morbius, but I don't have the movement to get back. So that one just goes to waste, but we have cleared some spots. We have cleared some missions. So we're looking alright here. We're sort of figured these pseudo-vampires, if we can sort of deal with the thugs in those locations, we don't have to worry about clearing them as much. I know we're sort of forfeiting our location abilities, but I think this is alright. And now, because now we can start taking him on. Now he does have 6 health though, and that could grow if he gets his hunger. I think those hunger cards get him more of that. Okay. So now we've done that though, Moon Knight is not going to get a turn. It's going to be Morbius. So Morbius is moving 3. Okay. So where are you, Morbius? You're over here. Interesting. So he's moving 1, 2, 3. He's running away from us. He's then going to bam, so he misses us here. We don't have to worry about the pseudo-vampires, but he is putting a bunch of thugs out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, that place is getting full over there now too. Okay. Right. Okay, we haven't had anyone KO'd yet, have we? Moon Knight's getting close. Okay. Oh, and then, hold on, is he mesmer-gazing or hungering? He's hungering, so what happens here? If there are any civilians in Morbius location, turn one of them into a thug. Forgot about that. One into a thug. And then Morbius gains a health. Oh, so he's on 7. Okay. He's on 7. Right. Okay. Who's up next? It must be Moon Knight. Oh, now Moon Knight's got to play randomly here. Now this Khonshu's power could be really good because we'd get a couple of wilds out of that, but we don't get a choice here. We've got to draw a card. Let's keep that one secret, and we'll see what we have to play. Probably some sort of man. We've got to move in a heroic, so we can't do much to old Morbius here, and he's moved directly to the opposite location as well. So what a kind friend he is. Alright, and let's do this one. Alright, what is it? It is Khonshu's power. Okay, so now the bad news here is that we haven't played many of Moon Knight's specials. I think we've only played 1, so we're going to get 2 wilds, but look, 2 wilds is not as bad as 1, so that's pretty cool. We'll take that. Oh, what happened to his other... I must have put his... Oh, here it is. I think I put it over there. Okay, he's definitely got 2 crisis tokens. Alright, so let's put that down there. He has to play this. Now, the good news is he's got a movement here, and I believe we're in Elsa's location, and it says permanent heroes in your location may move to the opposite location, so that's what we'll do. Alright, he's going to go surprise. Okay. And while he's over there, he's going to do a rescue, and he's going to place a heroic down in this spot here, and then he's going to use 2 wilds. Why not? Let's use those to do some damage here. So back down to 5. So he's back to starting health. Okay. Then Elsa, it's her turn, I believe. She's going to draw a card. She gets a wild, but I think she's going to use her Huntress card. Move to any location with a villain or henchman and punch there. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. So she's going to play that. I mean, I suppose I could wait till she's not directly lined up to go to the opposite location with the causeway, but I'm going to get 2 punches out of this, so I think I'd rather do it. So we'll head over here. We do have a heroic, so let's put a heroic token on this one. And then we'll do the 2 punches. There we go. Down to 3. Alright, if you get to hunger, that'll be back up to 4, I'm guessing, if you can land in a spot with civilians. Although, we've cleared a lot of the spots of civilians, so that was a strategy of mine. Alright, and you know what? I don't think I ever revealed what was the other card we would have got. Oh, it would have been the other one, so until the beginning. That's interesting, so we wouldn't have been able to do any damage to Morbius, but we would have been able to get more use out of Khonshu's power later on, but yeah, okay, that's not too bad, alright. So it is Morbius's turn though. What's he going to do? I think he's going to head to Blade if he's doing a mesmer gaze, but is that the case? We sort of want that, don't we? Because we want Blade to... oh no, he's doing a hunger. Alright, move to the next location with the most... To the next location with the most civilians. Well, there's a civilian here and a civilian here, so I guess the next one is this one, which is pretty good, because it means Blade is pretty close. So I think that's helped us out here. Then he is going to... Bam, doesn't hurt anyone there. Then he's going to put... and then none of these other places do any real damage with the BAMs. He's going to convert this poor old civilian into a vampire. Woo! Alright, Mount Wondagor's full of vampires now, pseudo-vampires. And if there are any... Yeah, so we've done that. He gains a health, so he's back to 4, I want to say. Yep, okay. And then he's putting a ton of vampires on either side. But it's too little too late, I think. I think we've got him. I think we have him, because we're on either side of him. Although Moon Knight doesn't have much here, does he? Right. So Blade's going to be able to do some damage. I don't know if he's going to be able to do 4 damage. We'll see. Depends on what he draws here. He's definitely going to be able to do 2 punches. He can do this one plus his free punch. And actually 3, because we've got the movement. But what do we draw here? Ooh, okay. I think this is good, but I don't think we have the movement to pair up with it. So, Hunter skills. Double each punch you use against a single enemy this turn, but unfortunately we don't have the movement for it. So that's going to have to go to waste, but we can do 3, and this should be enough, because actually that gives us the move and the punch for Elsa or Moon Knight to finish things off. So let's do it. So, Blade is going to come in from this side. Aha, we've launched the pincer attack. Okay, so Blade jumps in, does 1, 2, 3 damage. So that's 1, 2, 3. And Moon Knight, right? Moon Knight's got a punch and a heroic, but I think you should play his suit until the beginning of your next turn. If you would take damage, ignore it, because all we need to do is use a heroic here. We can use that to take out these pseudo-vampires, at least do one, one threat, and step on in. There we go. Close the trap and do the 1 damage we need, and we've got Morbius there, so fantastic. Let's put that over there, and we took the vampire down. So he had us going there for a little bit, but overall I think the strategy was pretty good. I think sort of ignoring these, if you can make sure that none of them have that situation of 2 thugs, then I think it's pretty easy to tamp those down. And if you're ignoring these and you are just solely going around trying to defeat thugs and rescue civilians, that's not too hard a task. So I think, yeah, that was pretty good. I think we had a good strategy there. Obviously, having double wilds with, I think we got those out at some point, didn't we, with Moon Knight and stuff, probably helped and stuff. But these equipment cards were fun. Like, oh man, the Mordred's Causeway really came in handy there, didn't it? Straight to the spot. And Blade's sword was helping us really get out to a big start on these, and his that ability, what was it? Bloodbath, yeah, defeat all thugs in your location. That sort of got us out to a big one. We didn't end up needing to use Blood Gem, although I guess technically we probably, in that last round when we saw how things were going, we probably could have risked it. We would have only needed to lose one of those cards for her and deal a bit of extra damage there. But yeah, pretty good. Well, thank you very much, guys. That was a fun battle, and thank you for sticking with us and following the channel and that sort of thing as well. We're getting close to the 1,000 subscribers too. So if that does end up sort of ticking over at some point soon, I'll try and organise a live stream to sort of celebrate that as well, and maybe get a few folks in to sort of have a chat and that sort of thing as well. So that'll be good fun. And speaking of folks that I've been sort of working with and that sort of thing as well, definitely keep checking out the CMON United Discord and the CMON United Facebook fanatics and that sort of thing. There's a lot of great homebrew work being done there, and just discussion about DC Superheroes United and all that sort of stuff as well. So looking forward to that. Keep an eye on the channel as well. We're going to be hopefully, I'm working my way through season 2 villains and trying to sort of play through as many of those as I can, so that we can have another chat about who our favourite season 2 designs are and that sort of thing as well. So that will be coming up at some point. I'm just going to try and sort of tee up a time that's going to work for all the different guys, so that'll be good fun. We've got probably the project I'm working on at the moment is going through, if you remember, the brute force characters that I made a while ago, or the community made. We were pretty happy with that. They were pretty fun and that sort of thing as well. But I've over time sort of been reading bits and pieces of feedback on those guys. So I've decided one of the things as well that people wanted to see was some chibi art with those cards as well, to sort of more match the Marvel United aesthetic. So I've finally sort of got around, found a bit of a break in the G.I. Joe stuff that I've been working on, to go back and update the art on those cards. So the brute force guys are currently sort of in the process of getting updated with chibi art by the amazing Erwin Thunder. So they're looking really great. So check that out either on the Discord or CMON United Wiki. Lots of great stuff there. We've got Boomer the Kangaroo already updated. We've got Dr. Echo the Dolphin, and Saw the Eagle, who's a companion as well. He's been updated, so check that out. The next project that I'm sort of going to move on to as well is for my daughter, where she's been, and I say it's just for her, but I've been enjoying the movie as well, the K-pop Demon Hunters, and so I've been really having a lot of fun sort of playing around with ideas of how to do that. So I know another great home brewer who's been doing all the hasn't been doing all the TMNT stuff, but has done a lot of the great stuff with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle homebrew stuff as well, Divided Sky. He's got some great ideas for K-pop Demon Hunters as well, so I think we're probably both going to sort of release some K-pop Demon Hunter type homebrew stuff as well, so check that stuff out. Hopefully that won't be too long down the track, but I've got some really fun ideas and I've been really enjoying sort of coming up with how that's going to work. So looking forward to that. And the other thing is, before I go, big shout out to Pedro Vargas and Len from Dice It Up Gaming, my 2 members. Thank you very much for your support. Really appreciate it. And of course, big thanks to all the subscribers and all of you at home who are watching these videos. I hope you've been enjoying them, and hope you continue to enjoy them. And I'm planning on bringing lots more fun game content and that sort of stuff down the track. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Me for Monkey out. See ya.